Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Factorio Strategy and Tactics Episode 3. So in our last episode, we've got our iron ore deposit here tapped with a prodigious amount of electrical mining drills, but to what end? In this episode, we will be showing you to what end. We are going to be setting up a large-scale, 8-deep smelting station for our lovely iron here. That is going to carry us for a little while here. And it's also going to kind of feed into my design philosophy that I'm going to be pursuing with this factory, which I will elaborate more on once we get to the stage where elaborating on it would make contextual sense. Until then, just enjoy my building style. And actually, this particular setup is one that some of the veterans like Captain Will, and Root Negative have shown me. So this is not an original invention of my own, but it is useful enough to definitely warrant showing you for replication. So just like with my Lethis build, when I do a build, I like to do it widthwise first, just to sort of like lay it out side by side, and then I'll duplicate it down the line to its logical conclusion. So in this case, we're going to set up 2 stone furnaces side by side here, and we're going to get ourselves a little belt. And in this case, we want to go that way, so we're going to point the belt in that way. Although actually in this case, the belt will be going this way because the raw materials will be coming in, and the way the raw materials are coming from and the way the finished goods will be going out do not have to be the same direction, which is handy. So we're going to get 2 belts side by side like that, and now we're going to get two more things. Again, making sure there's a space in between each of these. Then we're going to get belts on the outside here, and these are going to need to go in the way that the finished goods are going to go. So these, we want the finished goods to be going down that way, like so. Excellent. Now, what we want to do is we want to get some inserters, and actually there's a new kind of inserter that we're going to be making use of. Well, actually, before I get into inserters, let's feed, so these 2 belts here are going to be our raw materials. What do we need to make iron plates? We need iron ore, and we need coal, or actually just some sort of fuel. There's other fuel types besides coal, but in our case, coal is the name of the game here. So let us feed in the iron here. Now that's pretty easy because the supply line's right here. I think that's, yeah, that looks right. And it doesn't matter which of which, this top one could be the iron and the bottom one could be coal, or vice versa. It'll still work for you. Alright, so we've got the iron set. Now we gotta go grab the coal. Now, we don't want to stop the coal from feeding our steam engines here. So we're gonna make use of another handy tool called the splitter. The splitter allows you to siphon off 50% of the production of going through down a belt onto a different belt, without completely blocking the one over here. So if we put that here and put our splitter over here, now we have a new belt. Now we have a new belt, and we can do something with this, like run it down this way. And here, it's sometimes easier to paint backwards from your destination. So let me do just that. Or sometimes it's just easier to meet in the middle. There we go. So now we have a nice burst of things here. Now, actually, one other thing before we start going into heavy-duty smelting, these 4 burner miners are not going to cut it. Once we start siphoning off the coal for smelting, they're not going to cut it. We need to actually, whoa, and we've got company. And look at that turret, performing admirably. Taking a couple of hits in the process, though. Let's fix her up. Let's get a couple of repair packs here, so we can damage it up. And how is you got plenty of ammo. But see, I knew they were going to come after this area. I knew they were going to come after it. So that is why I made the turret there. And I'll probably make another one because more turrets means they shoot them and kill them faster, which means actually less damage being done to them. And I have a feeling once this smelting station comes fully operational, they're going to come after it very aggressively. So I might actually want to wait till I have my walls up before I turn my smelting station on full blast. But before I do that, let me get a couple more of these electric mining drills, because they are going to be replacing these. We've got enough coal backlog that I can shut off the production of this for the moment without causing a huge supply upheaval. All right. Here we are. And same methodology here. We want to be tapping the whole deposit here. And actually, in this case, I'm going to just strip these belts here. And then just do this so that I can tap the whole resource here. I think I can get it with 4. Yeah, I can get all of it but that one little straggler over here. But that's okay. One little straggler tile is not gonna kill us. And we have got perfect balance, 2 on each side. And, yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me get that splitter. And we'll move you over to here. Move you over to here. And get some electricity coming. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so now we've got our proper coal production, and these things are going to be putting out coal a lot faster than those burners will, and they actually won't be eating the coal, well, at least not directly. They kind of eat the coal in the form of electricity, because these things use that, but I think the conversion ratio is a lot better for us. Let's grab some more of these transport belts. Let's grab some more of this ammo. And you know what? Let's manufacture another turret to reinforce our iron supply over here. Just because we and actually let's pick up our wall. See if we have an appreciable amount of them to be able to actually do something with them. So what I want to do here is I want to start up here against the water. What button? There we go. It pains me to waste my ammo on these things, but I want to clear this thing out. And shooting it or blowing it up or otherwise doing damage to it's the only real way to do it. Yeah, I want to encapsulate this thing, so I'm eventually going to want to tap into it. Oop, and out. Okay. But we'll at the very least, we'll know how far we can run our smelting station down here before we run the wall down here. And yeah, I think I am going to not turn on the whole smelting setup. I can build it because while we're not doing anything with it, it won't produce any pollution, and that won't aggravate them and make this area a target. So we should be good in that sense. So when I said 8 long, I meant 8 just in total. On each side, I should say. And you want them in little pairs like this with one space in between each of them. Like that. And like that. We can get an underground belt so that this can dive underneath that belt over there as needed. And actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use an underground belt to dive underneath these two down to here. Uh-oh. Ah, they're coming up there. Sneaky sneakies. But see, this is why I like putting turrets in areas that are not necessarily blatantly vulnerable. Oh yeah, you guys need to be fed. Yeah, it's just like 1 or 2 guys. Alright, Automation 2 has been researched. Huzzah. Alright, let's... steel processing's nice. Logistics, yeah. Anything that requires this green science pack, we're not going to be able to do right away. It will be a little bit more difficult, at least until we get that green science set up. But there's plenty of red stuff left. Bullet damage, and that's personal bullet damage, not bullet damage from your turrets. But hey, having an increase to my personal bullet damage, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. All right, so yeah, these guys are going to come down here, and they're going to meet right here. So this is where all of our finished plates are going to go. Now, in terms of the inserters, what we do here is we set up. Well, hang on. Let's get a bunch more of these inserters going. We want to feed each of these the belt that's right next to them. Like that, and there, and there, and there. Each of these is a 2x2. The furnaces. And it doesn't matter which of the 2 sides you're putting it into, as long as you're putting it into it. Now you might be saying, Pinstar, that's great, but how they need both? How do you get the stuff on the other belt? Well, that's what these long-handed inserters are for. They can actually reach across the belt and get those. But we need to get ourselves some more materials to make them. I think we require. Well, actually, here we got to poach some coal. And now I'm gonna have to pay. Yeah, you're doing fine now. You're doing all right. There we go. Got plenty of iron. There we go. So get a bunch of long-handed inserters, and while those are cooking, let me go pay my copper plate friend base a little visit, so I can grab the copper plates there and restock. We will be bringing our little copper outpost here into line with well, everything else we're trying to accomplish soon. And oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's better. But for now, all I need is just the little trickle supply of copper for you know, the occasional electrical component here and the occasional, you know, little doodad there. Alright, so we've got these long-handed inserters. So we're going to put them on the other sides of these. So so for those up here, these are going to reach across the belt and grab the coal, and dump them into the smelters. Like so. And then the others are going to reach across and grab the raw iron. And that way these smelters get both components that they need. I need another set of these. So yeah, that will... also, we also need a bunch more to deposit the finished goods onto these belts, which we will get going momentarily once we get these long-handed inserters done. We are eventually going to automate the actual production of inserters themselves, which will be nice and handy. There we go. All right, so all of the bases being fed in here. Now we do need to power all of this, and this is why we have the spaces in between, is for these power poles. So by putting a power pole on the... Yeah. Nope, actually we want them on the inside. There's a reason, a minor reason for it. It's not the end of the world if you don't put them on the inside or the outside, but I prefer them on the inside. And I'll show you why in a moment. Now this one's going to be a little tricky for the placement, as is this one. I may have outfoxed myself a little bit here. Yeah, they need the little extra space at the end over here. Alright, I outfoxed myself. That's fine. I can do this the slightly less elegant way. It'll require a couple of dive under ones, but I need to power all the inserters, so it needs to be done. Or, you know what? I insist on the elegant solution. I insist on the elegant solution. Damn it. Because I'm slightly OCD like that. So if we go down here and have you underground belt, and then you will sort of scooch there. That's better. Sorry about that. Alright, the other thing I'm going to make here, just to turn on the lights, is, well, some lights. These, the lights just don't strictly provide you anything, but I know out there in YouTube land, it gets very difficult to see things when it turns into night and all you see is the little flashlight aura of my guy. So while those are cooking, let me get these set up so we can dump them onto the belts here. Now, just as a note, this is way more iron production than we need at the moment. But we're going to need a lot of iron production down the line. And you will see eventually we are going to be actually exhausting this and using up more iron than it can produce, and we will need to find solutions for that. But for now, it will more than serve our purposes. I still don't want to turn it online until I get that wall finished, but we should be good. I've got my lights set up, so I can set up my lights up here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. There. And one here for good measure. Okay. Actually, probably, let's throw a light down here. We'll just get a light at each of our major little outpost thingies. Get a few more lights cooking. Alright. Oh, we have run out of copper. Let's feed you some more copper so we can get some more red science packs going. That's one of the other problems. And we will be automating red science properly so that a constant stream of copper is being fed to it. Good timing on that. I did it again. Puh, down to 1. Alright, well that's good enough. Oh yeah, you don't, didn't I kind of skimp on, yeah, you only have 19 bullets. Have a bunch more bullets, just in case. Just in case. And let's go check on our walls so we can turn on our smelting station, because I really do want to turn that on and show it to you in action. It is quite nifty how much and how quickly it puts stuff out. Alright, so yeah, now you guys are cooking with science packs here. 35 more walls? That's not too bad. We might be able to finish our line with that. Might. At the very least, we can cover the come on. Ah! We are literally too short. Too short. I almost have good timing. Almost have good timing. Well, let's go back here and babysit it. Oh, 2 stone walls! Yay! Good timing there, buddy. Alright, 1 here. 1 here, and I can't run past it. That means they can't run past it. So we are golden. Now, we do need to scooch our turrets up because they're going to start trying to gnaw on the walls instead of on my buildings when they see the wall there. And we don't want them to just pointlessly destroy the wall. Now, later in the game, larger ones can actually reach across the wall. So you don't want it right up against the wall. You want it one space back, like that. And we're going to give you a brother here. And give you each 50 bullets. And then this bad boy will move you up to the front here, just in case they want to go after that radar. Because radar is another favorite target of them. And we will feed you. We'll feed you all of our bullets and just go get some more ourselves. All right. So now that we've got our wall set up here, I am comfortable turning this whole beast on. Ready, folks? Shazam! And everything springs into action. And look at that. Synchronized plate creation there. So all of these iron plates. And once they make it down to this area, they're going to double up. So these are going to be plates on both sides. So we have a lot of throughput of our iron plates. And a lot of good manufacturing that can be done with that. Whoop! And they're going after our copper outpost here. Oh, I should grab bullets just in case I need to help. Because right now, if they blow up the turret there, I will be of no help. But feeling, given how long that persisted, that they probably gnawed on the turret some. Aha! So, they are going after the wall there. 2 turrets have engaged. The yellow exclamation point means that turrets have engaged. Red ones means that the enemy is actually doing damage to something. What's going... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, I didn't realize I had my axe that could... Wait, why wasn't I on, How did they get through? Is there a gap that I am not aware of? Or did they just go around? Either way, they blew up my, They blew up my radar, little bastards. Well, I might want to put a turret over there, just to be on the safe side. Pick up some more magazines over here. And there they are going down low. Alright, they're chewing on the walls, but they're chewing on the walls right where our turrets are. And that's the whole point of the walls here. The walls have a lot of hit points. And so while they're chewing on the walls, the turrets are busy blasting away at them. So even if they attack in force, our turrets can hold them off. Now we are going to want to keep our walls nice and repaired here. Deek, 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 deek. Speaking of repairs, I think I'm going to need to go repair that one from our copper deposit, because it looked like it probably got kind of banged up. Yep, it did. I was right. Alright, got my copper plates. We're good. Yeah, they must have run around. Maybe they went, yeah, they could have run around, which means I need more walls to enclose this little area. I see this is a nicely defensible position here, which is a good thing. Because as the game progresses and as we make more and more pollution, the biters get nastier and nastier and more aggressive. Alright, I'm going to steal some of these steel plates, or iron plates, I should say. Steel is another material entirely. And remake our radar down here. So I want to continue snooping. And let's make another turret while we're at it, too. I think, yeah. I'm going to put the turret up here, just so I can see more stuff, and also kind of rub it in their faces, like, nah, 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 I can see that. I don't think they're going to have large biters attacking us at the moment, so I'm okay putting it up against the walls here, because eventually that radar will probably be moved, or destroyed, or both. And yeah, we'll put another turret here and have 50 ammo, and we'll get you up here, and there we go. Because that will extend its reach a little bit further. Jeebus, look at that thing. Look at that thing. They are just a little frenzy of activity over there. They are not happy. They are not happy at all. So we're probably going to get some sustained attacks from them. And yeah, they might send people up and around the lake here to come get me. I also might want to close off that little choke point down there in case they try to sneak attack down there. So let's see, how many more walls do we have? 20? I think we can seal the gap down south. We'll want another turret. And that's enough for another turret. Whoop. Oh, hi there! Where? How did you... Where the heck are you guys coming from? Well, it is clear that I still need internal turrets until we wall off our whole area. I'm going to need to wall off that side too. All right, you know what? Our next order of business is A, making more ammo production, and B, making more wall production, which will be our next thing. Yeah, let's get some steel going. I'm going to need more repair packs, too. Sheesh. Little violent buggers. I'm just here as a stranger to your planet trying to squeeze it like an orange for all of its resources. Why you gotta be like that? Yeah, let me dismantle our ammo production up here. That gun turret can stay where it is. And actually that gun turret, well, I need another gun turret. Another gun turret. We're going to set up some more assemblers here. What do we need? Iron. More iron. Always more iron. You're going to sense a theme from here. More iron is needed. So 2 of those, and then we got our box. Good. Let's extend this out a little bit. This isn't going to be our main manufacturing line, but I want to get this set up real early. And I might move this at some point, but yeah, we want this set up tout de suite. So 2 inserters here. And then each of you will be depositing into a central box. And just to help protect all this stuff, we'll have that with a long-handed inserter. All right, actually, let's scooch these down just a little bit so the long-handed inserter works properly. There we go. Wooden box right here. And then turret up here, which will be fed by the ammo manufactured by this whole thing. Tell you to manufacture ammo. Tell you to manufacture ammo. And power. We need the power. Perfect. Now whether that turret, I might need one more turret just to keep this area safe up here. Yeah, we can get that. Armor crafting 2. Alright, let me just finish repairing these. Alright, so in our next episode we are going to look to mass producing our walls, probably seeking another thing of stone and getting another thing of stone production going here. Because these guys are showing that they mean business here. They are not playing around. So, if you like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!